How's it going? Look, my panicked caution is due to events that happen when I'm in a dysfunctional situation. Brian Wilson didn't leave the house. He didn't have to. It's great. I grew up in the wrong neighborhood to do that. It's not safe there. There was nothing there. In fact, the sun wouldn't even shine, literally. Because my dad didn't have the right career. And this is all due to some statistical reality. Okay, this is the Divine Comedy. So I have wild panic, caution, okay, because of that exposure to the world, which I desperately tried to avoid. Okay, and this is, I couldn't think clearly, period, until I went to the old world, to my ancestral world, and I hid as rapidly as I could, as I realized it was imperative that I did. I didn't quite actually realize that, but I did it just by sort of instinct. Avoiding the native children in the airport who looked very dangerous, and realizing that they were basically everywhere, dangerous children. So I had totally avoided that, and just about everyone else. I went to a place where there was no the closest ATM was like 15 miles away. There was almost nothing there except for my culture, which I was able to process everything. And I would have stayed in some place like that, or with a team, okay, the whole time, legal agreement to do that. Because every time I play the fool and I'm in some dysfunctional situation, radical events happen. It's easy to think, yeah, because this, because of that. And it's like, no, those fucking things happened, and I was miserable. And Thomas Jefferson was not miserable. Okay, so I'm in a panic, and I'm afraid, my own family, and then my brother's family as well, who I recommend, okay, my brother, just like me, would like to be a responsible person in a happy home. Okay, and we had some neighbors who bought our house next door. They're in that category as well. There's not many people like that, but people that are highly proven, okay. I couldn't find love. And you see, with someone like Kurt Cobain, it's acutely cliched. But certainly every time there's been a radical incident where innocent people have died or been lured into some deception, it's always been me holding the bag. And so in an awkward situation, in an alienating situation, me specifically, not my brother, not the neighbors, just me, Kurt Cobain, George Washington, Jim Morrison. These are these unique case studies who, Bobby Fischer, they all need a sanctuary where they can be safely responsible Okay, it's quite, and there's constant judgment being, trying to set me up to play the fool so that more innocent people die. So I am in a genuine panic because of that. Okay, and I do love the arts, but I stopped going to the concerts. I realized, oh my God, this could be dangerous. Okay, slippery slope. I associate with very often the worst of the worst. And Thomas Jefferson doesn't do that. Okay, everything's hunky-dory, but it doesn't mean world peace happens. MLK, the same thing. He has to associate with Richard Nixon, and this leads to radical events happening, because Nixon, though he's very smart, he's able to manipulate. He's in the position and in the mind to manipulate and to play the fool, seeking votes instead of world peace, which is priceless.